Some Bay Area students are getting ready to show off their talents. Tomorrow, Oakland organization Gameheads will be hosting its 9th annual student showcase, where attendees will have a chance to play innovative video games that students have been working on all summer long.
Yeah, for more on the student showcase that's happening tomorrow, let's welcome to the show Damon Packwood, co-founder and executive director of Gameheads. Boy, it's going to be an exciting day tomorrow. Tell us what some of your students have been able to come up with.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Tomorrow is our 9th annual showcase. So all of our students are going to be showcasing their games. So we go on a 15-week sort of full development. So we have about anywhere between like 60 to 80 students that are working on games throughout the summer. We've got projects from like battling using a waffle iron to Camino, which is probably going to get showed in a minute. So all of our students make games from cultural perspectives. We've got our Hawaii cohort flying in today. They're going to be showing off one of their games based on Hawaiian folklore. So it should be a really good time.
Damon, talk about some of the benefits of gaming and also the benefits of actually seeing people of color like themselves in some of these games.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of like the reason why we started it, right? You know, everybody plays video games. I've been playing video games my whole life. But I think, you know, a lot of folks that look like me and our students always wanted to see themselves in the games and wanted to see games that reflected their culture. So we were fortunate enough to meet some people in the industry that felt the same way, that agreed to be mentors and instructors, and some that didn't, but believed in what we were doing. And it's really cool after, you know, 9 years, 10 years of being around, to see students like take, you know, stories like, you know, Camino is based on stories that a student of ours heard from their grandmother and then turn that into a video game. So that's been something really, really cool to see, not just, you know, on the ground, but also, you know, we've been hearing from people in the industry that they think it's cool as well.
Yeah. Explain some of the challenges, especially for youth of color, to kind of go down this path and even, you know, have doors open to them in the gaming industry.
Yeah, I mean, it's tech and gaming. I mean, most people don't know this, but the video game industry is bigger than film and music. You know, it's the biggest industry in the world right now, but like only 2% of employees in the gaming industry are African American, 7% are Latinx. Women are like half of the population, but there are only 20-something% of folks that work in the industry. So diversity, you know, has some catching up to do in the video game industry. So it's really challenging. If you're in the industry right now, you're probably, you know, one of two or one of a handful of people that work there. And so we're hoping that we can change that.
And are you seeing progress? You've been doing this for a few years. Are some of these kids moving on to high school and getting into coding and gaming, that sort of thing?
Yeah, well, you know, we have this saying that once you get into the program, you don't get out. We're kind of like the mafia. So if you get in at 15, we're going to work with you until you're 25. And we've got students graduated from high school, getting into colleges like USC, UC Berkeley, NYU. And now we've got students working on Call of Duty. We've got students at Sledgehammer Games, Riot Games, Double Fine. We've got students working on Tomb Raider. So we've got students working on, you know, AAA projects. We've got students at Xbox. So we're really proud of our students that have transitioned into the video game industry, and some that have decided that they want to start their own studios, like Kai, or you know, Highside, which was that team. They released that project earlier this year on Google Play. And then we have some students that say they don't want to do either, and they just want to be teachers. So we're really proud of our students for kind of hitting every layer of success.
Yeah, and really proud of your organization for the success that you've seen. A final question for you, though, Damon. How are the students feeling about sort of debuting their work to their friends and family tomorrow?
Oh, right now they're super nervous. It's like that every year. Yeah, they're freaking out. Like their parents are going to be there, their grandparents. So, you know, they're all scared because they have to have a working game and they have to showcase it to everybody. They've got girlfriends and boyfriends coming. But that's the way the industry is, right? We tell them, like, once you get everything together, we're going to put you up on stage. We're going to put you in front of your mentors. We're going to put you in front of industry professionals. And then, you know, you go ahead and do your thing. And if you make a mistake, that's okay. Like, it's all right to make a mistake. We want them to do that. You know, the first to fail are usually the ones that are successful.
Got to try to open that door. Damon Packwood, all the best, and I hope your gaming's getting better too as you learn from these kids.
All right. Thanks so much.
All right, Damon.
Have fun tomorrow. That's going to be a great event.
Blast.
All right. Thank you.